But welcome everybody. This is my dear friend Gio. We were classmates all throughout school. But Gio, when was the first time I ever met you and knew you in my existence? When was that?
Dude, probably.
Was it middle school?
Dude, I feel like it was middle school.
Was it football?
Maybe.
I think it was football because I remember you playing football.
Dude, I think actually the first time I met you was like in lunch.
Really? Lunch. Dang.
Dude, I think you asked me to like buy you a hot dog.
What? Buy you a hot dog? Okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you asked me because like, who was it?
Oh, was it Glizzy Gladiator back then?
Dude, yeah, it was.
My goodness.
It was like Caleb Wilson.
Caleb Wilson.
And then Caleb Davis.
Oh,
they would
goodness.
like. I think I used to like buy people snacks, and they would like give me money.
Oh. Okay.
And so I think you gave me some money.
Oh my gosh.
You're like, yo, can you slime me a glizzy?
On the low. Oh my goodness. This is exposing. I don't remember this. I don't recall this. Oh my god.
Dude, it was like 7th grade.
Jeez.
And after that, I stopped doing it.
You had enough with me. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
And then I don't know if we had any classes after that until
No.
high school. What was it?
Yeah.
Sophomore year?
Junior English.
Junior English. I don't even remember the teacher's name. I really don't. But oh my gosh, that was,
let me think. Bro, that was the best class.
And John was there too. We had that island together.
Dude, that was our row. It was
Yeah.
John, then me, then you.
Yeah.
Dude, like 90% of the time, I would just be sitting like to the side and talking to you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That was great. And you and John had beef, but like I don't know. I don't know why.
That was at the beginning.
Oh, that was the beginning? Okay.
I think he didn't like me.
I don't know. I'm sure it was all fun, but
No, because remember, like, the teacher left, like,
Mhm.
after the first semester. I remember that.
oh, she got a job at Baylor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
And then we got the other teacher, and that's the row became, it was me.
Yeah.
It was me. No, it was Moose in the front, and then it was me. And then I think you and John were somewhere
Yeah, we
else.
sat in the corner next to the wall. I remember. And Trina was there
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, she sat behind me or next to me.
Yeah, what the heck? I forgot. I didn't even realize that existed. Man, I'm picking up
the
such
second
old stuff.
half, the second half actually might have been better.
Well, okay. Without further ado, let's get started. I've never played this game before, Gio. Never played this game.
Oh, you never have?
No.
Alright.
So,
So you just ready up.
okay.
So like so if you see how it says solo show at the top,
Uh-huh.
so after this we can change it if you want. We can play like duos. See, so if you get eliminated and I don't, then you can like spectate me
Oh, okay.
and you can keep watching, but if we play duos, then it relies on both of us to like kind of survive to make our team go further.
Okay. That's nice.
You know, like the show Wipeout? It's kind of like that.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of this on TikTok. I remember this was huge maybe a year ago. And then, like, people had to pay $20 for it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's free
and
now.
that killed it.
Yeah, I think it's because Epic bought it, so
Yeah.
it's gaining popularity again.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, this game's like super fun. If you like, you drink a little bit.
Oh my gosh. I'm not a drinker.
I don't know if
though.
that's.
Not a drinker.
I don't know if that's if this is like PG-13.
No.
stream,
Trust
but
me.
Yeah,
No.
you get a little pre-game action and then you play.
Okay.
It kind of gets sweaty.
I'm the pink guy right here. You spacebar and jump? Alright.
I think so. Yeah.
Alright.
And you like turn your camera, I guess, with the mouse.
Yeah. Oh, I think I got knocked. I'm doing alright.
Nice.
I'm in there. Oh gosh. Ooh. I got boosted a lot.
Oh shit.
Oh shoot. Is there double jump?
No, only one.
Oh,
you can grab the. I don't know what button it is.
Oh, I think it's click.
Oh, click.
Click
Yeah.
the mouse. Oh my gosh, I'm getting knocked. I can't
You
escape.
can like grab the ledge. Oh wow. You can grab the ledges.
Oh, I'm pretty far back.
Dude, it's alright.
It's kind of trash.
42 people out of the 60 qualify, so
okay.
as long as you're not dead last, like...
Alright.
Yeah,
Go. Oh, I made it.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't think you have that much further to go. I can see where you're at.
I just got knocked like crazy across the map.
Oh, I got second. Let's go.
No, I just fell. Oh, shoot.
Dude, come on.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, wait, I forgot to tell you, you can dive.
Oh, yeah, like actually die?
I think if you jump, and the thing is, I don't play on PC, so I don't know the controls.
Alright,
dude, how have you been, man?
I've been good, man. Actually, so, man, ever since high school, this is what's going on. I don't think I've kept up to you much after high school besides story replies and anime stuff, okay? But after high school, we had that COVID year. So I go to University of Houston, and I did a school online for a year, which wasn't too bad. And then last year, beginning fall, I went to Houston for the first time and lived there by myself. New city, didn't know anybody there really. No one from Midway really went to UH, besides James Fulbright, and I've seen him a couple of times.
James.
Yeah, and yeah, and then so I've been doing school. I've been struggling, not gonna lie, but I've managed to get an internship with Dow, and I'm doing that. I did that this summer, and in the fall I'm doing a second term with him. While taking some classes online. So yeah, I'm just really trying to secure the experience, you know.
Yeah.
And get life experience, you know. So
dude, that's amazing.
Thank you.
Carving your own path.
Yeah, I'm trying. I really am.
It's rough. It's hard to do that, but
yeah. What about you, Gio? How have you been?
Dude, all over the place.
I'm here for it. Explain, please do.
Dude, so, man, I mean, where do I start? So, yeah, like, high school, I moved once, like, COVID happened, once they kicked us out of school. I moved up here.
Oh, you moved where?
Fort Worth.
Fort Worth, wow, okay.
Yeah, so I moved up here, and I was still doing, you know, the Midway, like the online classes and stuff. Bro, I was like falling asleep and like not going to dual credit like at all.
Okay.
I was missing like all the lectures and everything. And I had Dr. O.
Dr. O?
Bro, if you know who that is, he was gonna kick me out.
Really?
Yeah, and someone told me, they're like, bro, you better show up to class. He said he's gonna kick you out.
Jeez.
I'm like, oh crap. Bro, I made it by 1 minute to class. I was almost late. I was almost late. And he was gonna mark me absent. Literally, as I jumped in the class, like on Zoom, he's calling my name for roll.
What made you so late? Were you just sleepy or just?
I was just sleeping. Like I adjusted to the life of like online school. Like I could just you know wake up whenever.
That is tough adjustment. I remember that.
And what's it called? Yeah, I like adjusted to it, so I was just waking up at like, you know, 10, like no problem, whatever. Like I'll just do all my stuff later. And yeah, it was hitting me hard. Not gonna lie. So that was that, and then I finished. Dude, there was like so many things that I wanted, like. Cause like I feel like with that, it kind of just halted like my progress. I didn't really know what I like wanted to do, I guess. Like after school, and I'm just like, oh man, there's, you know, I just think about it in the summer, and then yeah, it just got worse. I couldn't think of something that, I mean, there was like a main idea that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to get my real estate license.
I heard about that.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was something that I wanted to do for like actually a while. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do that. So I was doing classes for it. You know, for a whole year. I finished everything, so I technically could have got my license.
Oh, you didn't get your license?
I just got super lazy and I never got it.
Oh god. But can you go back right now and get it, or is it too late?
Nah. I'm pretty sure all my stuff's expired now.
Dang.
Because yeah, this was like 2020, like
Okay.
the end of 2020 when I got it.
Yeah.
Like early 2021. And so I'm like, crap. Like I don't. So I just was like working, getting the coin, but
Yeah.
I started investing my money. Is what happened.
I heard through the grapevine through Caleb Davis. He'd say you're the stonks, you know.
Dude, yeah. Everyone can learn a little something from me, not gonna lie. But, yeah, I just started doing that. It kind of, like, I found something that, like, it's kind of interesting, like, reading about companies and all the stuff. I'm like, wow, I just fell off.
Wait, this one, like, you died?
Yeah, if you fall.
Oh, I'm
probably
top 10.
made it.
Let's go.
Did you make it?
Yeah, I did make it.
Yeah, so like I just investing my money. I actually was making more money than I was like working a job.
Really? Are you serious?
Yeah, so like I just kept doing it, and I don't invest like all my money like all the time. It was just kind of like strategic placement.
I see.
I would say.
Okay.
So there was like a couple like startup like EV companies, like electric vehicles that. Basically, I mean, I guess this is business 101.
Business 101.
So what I was investing in is called SPAC, Special Purpose Acquisition Corporation. And so what they do is it's like a checking company, and they go find like these private entities, and they bring them forward. Yeah, so this one's like a random like path. So if you see the yellow spots is where everyone's going.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so it's kind of like guess where you're going. You want to get all the way up there, yeah. Go.
Oh!
No. Dang it.
I meant to go. His body blocked me. But yeah, SPAC.
Yeah, so I would like find these things and also have my own.
Oh no.
I have my own little source of a human being that tells me a lot of stuff.
Okay.
But
Everyone needs that.
yeah. A wise elder. I would call him. That he just tells me these things. But I was investing in these, and then I had some downfalls. Like I had this one thing. Like I was gonna make like. I guess I'll expose some numbers. I could have made like 20K off of one thing.
Wow.
Yeah, I kind of messed it up, and I waited, and it just tanked.
Oh.
So I'm like, okay, well, lesson learned. Don't get too greedy. It happened again, and I did the same thing.
Really?
I got greedy again. I could have made money twice.
Oh, gee.
Because when it dipped down after it peaked the first time, it went like super far down. So if I would have sold it, I could have bought like so much more.
Wow.
With all the money I made, and then done it again. And in total, it happened 3 times, but it never went. It never went back up. The third time, it never went back up like that far, and then I ended up selling it. But here's a tip for anyone that's doing that. You have to keep it. If you keep it for over a year, you get taxed as a long-term asset. So usually you want to do that, and it's always you got to do it the day after it becomes, because if you do it the day it becomes, then they'll still tax you. But that's one of the reasons why. And then also, depending on the amount, like even if I sold it, which I should have, I wouldn't have gotten taxed that much because I don't make that much money anyways. It depends on what tax bracket you fall in. So,
round over. Oh, this was the final one?
Yeah, that was the final one.
Oh, dang.
So that one, you just want to try to get to the top, like, and grab the crown. Dude, I played this game with Oscar.
Oh, Oscar Gallardo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I haven't talked to him in so long.
Dude, we play a lot, actually. Shout out to the homie, he's real.
Shout out. Okay, so what kind of investing is that called? Like when you invest, like what is that? How would you define that?
I would just say, like, there's there's like crypto, and then that's just like stocks.
Okay, so you're doing stocks.
Like that's the actual like stock market. Like a lot of these things are like actually publicly traded. Like it's not like, you know, like certain things. So there's like different markets. Like there's the regular market, and then there's these. Like you'll see certain ones that are like penny stocks, which are like for one stock it's like pennies, which is why it's given that nickname.
Oh yeah.
But I see you changed it to duos.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to carry you. That was I was getting a little too emotional.
It's okay. I understand.
But there's the regular market, which is where this stuff is, and then the penny stocks are on the OTC market. So like certain apps won't let you actually buy them on it, and you'll have to. What I was doing, because I use an app that doesn't let you. I use E-Trade, and so it won't let you. So you have to set like a limit. So when it drops to a certain, it'll just buy all the shares automatically. But if you just try to outright buy them, it'll just say, "Oh, this is on the OTC market. You can't buy it." Oh, this one's fun.
So Gio, how do you feel about crypto then?
Crypto, not a big fan. I'm gonna be honest.
Not a big fan, really.
No.
You're going against the wave right now. You're going against the hype.
Well, see, the hype is that you buy crypto and then now you're gonna lose all your money because, dude, I feel like so many people have just lost.
That
so
is
much
true.
money.
It's hard to
And
come
it's
up.
it's really down, like pretty bad. And I've never really like, well, actually no, I've only taken one negative loss on a stock. I invested like $500 and it was at like negative $13.
Oh god.
Yeah, it was okay though. Not gonna lie. It wasn't like super bad. It wasn't even. My grandma wanted me to invest some money for her. It was her money, so I was just
Oh my
like,
god, you lost your grandma's money.
this is what happened. Yeah, and she always asks me that. I'm like, I already told you. It's all gone. It's nothing.
Oh no.
Yeah, this game is like pretty fun, I would say.
I like it.
And it's free.
It's a nice change up.
As long as it's free, man. I have not bought like a serious video game for like my new console in a while.
Really?
Dude, that game. You ever heard that game Elden Ring?
Yes, Elden Ring is
Dude,
so popular.
Dude, if you ever played it, I don't know. I never played it, but I've seen it. Dude, I wanted to get it so bad.
It is very.
And
Have you ever played a game like that?
Yeah, I mean, people
the
said
RPG
it's kind of
stuff.
like. It's kind of like people said it's kind of like Breath of the Wild.
Oh, yeah.
If you ever played that,
I know what that is. Yeah, it's like, it's kind of that genre, the RPG genre, like with Dark Souls as well.
Bro, open world.
Yeah.
It looks so good, but I wasn't about to fork over like $80 for a video game.
Dang. I did that with Final Fantasy, man. It was $70. But hey, it's worth it, man. Open world, explorer, huge story.
Yeah.
I'm so invested.
The problem is also is that I didn't think I would have enough time. When it came out, I was pretty busy with stuff, getting wrapped up in some unknown drama. I would go into detail, but I don't know if I should expose people like that.
That's okay. This is recorded content. So you can tell me after,
Right.
after I turn off the recording.
I mean, I don't have to. I mean,
Yeah, you can-
you wouldn't even know any of them.
You can leave
I
out
wouldn't even
names.
have to mention.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Alright, so basically, I gotta think. I'm also trying to like.
Well, I don't want to put you in a bad
concentrate
spot. You
on
don't have
this
to.
CISO.
You don't have to.
Dude, the amount of times I've told the story, I don't even care anymore. It's crazy, but basically, I was with this woman, unnamed suspect number 1.
Yeah.
Super long time, like, I mean, long for me,
Yeah.
because I'm pretty, what you call it? I guess toxic?
You ready? What?
I don't know. I'm pretty toxic, I guess.
Oh, Gio, no.
Nah, not really. I'm not. I feel like that idea would just, people maybe think that, I don't know. But basically, we were like together for a while.
Yeah.
And like, dude, honestly, it was the first time where I like actually felt like it could go somewhere, you know?
Aw, yeah.
So I kind of like just pretty much forgot about anything that happened, and yeah, after the relationship was over, I just like talked about it, and I realized how bad of a person that she was.
Okay.
And I'm like, dang, like what did I get myself into, man?
Yeah, it's hard to see when you're there, but afterwards,
yeah,
you know.
Afterwards, your vision is clear and you can see everything.
Yes.
I mean, like some of the things that she would do though, and I was just like, I thought about it, and I'm like, wow, like she was clowning me for watching anime.
No way. How? That's so. Okay, that's just.
She was like, saying that I watched too much Naruto.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
I'm like, dude, I'm trying to finish it.
Yeah, that's so unsupportive. It's like,
I know, exactly.
It's like a.
And like we would watch it. We used to watch it together.
She was just not a fan.
Like I could tell she wasn't interested, and I'm like, how are you not interested? The story is getting so good.
Did you finish Naruto?
I did.
Oh,
I did.
Okay. Wow.
I thought I had a horrible. I thought like the last like 100 episodes were trash.
Really?
Like
the conclusion of it?
Yeah, like dude, like the Kaguya, the alien chick. Spoiler alert, by the way. Oh, dude, I just spoiled.
It's okay.
Anyways, the final, it's just like unnecessary, I would say. And then like that was like for me, and I've seen like a couple, other animes. Like I was just like, wow, this is so good. Like the story, the characters, like you actually, and like Naruto and stuff. Like you actually care for him.
Yeah.
And like you understand his struggle. Like how he feels like nobody ever liked him. He saves the village, now everybody's, oh my goodness, the hero. And he just feels so happy because he's finally getting recognized instead of getting shunned away. And so I just thought like, wow, this is like the best thing I've ever seen. So anything I was watching, I was like, dude, this is the best show. I'd recommend it to people.
Yeah.
Like it'll make you cry. Some parts will make you cry.
Is Naruto one of your first like staple animes that you've watched?
Yeah, I would say staple anime.
Okay, so that's the thing. I know that feeling, when I would watch the anime and I'm like, oh my god, it's the best thing in the world. And then like over time you watch more and it's like you expand your horizons.
Okay,
it's like, wow,
it's not that special.
Well, it is special because it's near and dear to you, but there are other like, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. So like, I think that the problem with it too is because I feel like I talked to a few other people too, and none of them like mentioned it in their top list.
Really?
And I'm like, how? Like this is so good. So it's like so there's like the version where he's like a child, which is the first part.
Yeah.
And it's like 220 episodes or whatever. Like 90% of it is filler. I looked on like this anime website. Like, and I watched every episode of that. So when I got to Shippuden, I was like, dude, I gotta skip the filler.
Really? You didn't watch the filler?
So a lot of the filler on Shippuden, it's Shippuden, which is the teenager version.
Yeah.
It's 500 episodes.
Wow.
200 of them are filler.
Jeez. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so it's like 40% filler rate just on that. And so, dude, that's why I didn't watch it. I was like, nah, I'm not doing this. And like, don't get me wrong, I don't think the filler like ties. I mean, I could be wrong, but to me, it didn't seem like it tied the story because I saw a few of the episodes. But I mean, it was just not for me. Dude, then I started watching Attack on Titan.
Okay, before we get into that, what made you want to go to Attack on Titan?
Okay, so actually, let me get up this godforsaken block.
I can't get up there. I'm gonna pull this thing over. This guy's trying to help me. Yes, pushed it. Pushed the block.
And so what made me get into it, I would say, was...
Alright, so what made you get into it?
Okay, we're in 7. So actually, let me pause right there. I actually watched Hunter x Hunter first.
Oh, yes.
I think I told you about it.
You did.
Horrible anime.
Horrible. You're gonna upset a lot of people, Gio.
Like, well, I don't get what the appeal was. Like, I just thought there was no story, like, at all. I guess maybe going from Naruto, where, like, the story is just 10 out of 10 amazing.
Yeah, it is very short.
So, like, that, to that was, like, to me, there was just no story. And there was a really good, like, it was kind of like you're reading a book. And, like, then you go to the second book, and it's, like, kind of, you know, the same characters, but it's, like, a whole different scene. Like, it's just kind of like, let me think. Like those Percy Jackson books.
Are you talking about Naruto?
No. I'm talking about Hunter x Hunter.
Okay.
Naruto is, like, the main story is, like, always collective, but it's, like, all this, it's just a really long book.
I see. It's like the Game of Thrones or something.
Yeah.
Book form, yeah.
And there was a really good, like, arc of Hunter x Hunter, but other than that, it was pretty bad. This is the final, by the way.
Oh, God.
No,
I died!
It's alright. I'm gonna try to win for us.
Okay.
So what made me get into Attack on Titan is that a couple of my brothers watch, like, anime as well. So, like, I have an older brother. He was like, dude, you gotta watch this. He was the one that got me to watch Naruto.
You have to.
So I'm like, okay. So he was like, dude, I don't know about it at first, because he watched the whole thing before I watched one episode. He was like, honestly, like, I don't know, like, you know, getting through it, and then at the end of it, he was like, dude, like, it's really good.
Attack on Titan?
Yeah. He thinks Naruto is still the best.
Okay.
He was like, dude, it's really. So far, what I've seen, like, within 20-ish, 24 episodes, I believe, like, it's amazing.
Okay. Wait, so you're in episode 24?
Yes.
Okay, I will tell you this.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
So I basically, if you want me to tell you the part, unless it's, like, spoiled.
No. I've seen up to it besides the last part of season 4.
So the part that I was at is, like, they pretty much are heading back to the village after they they saved Eren from the female Titan thing. Yeah, so they just saved him, and then he, like, woke up, and that was the end. And I was like, okay, they're back to the village now.
It's been.
I'll just find a stopping point.
It's been so long since I went back to that story, but I will tell you this. You remember Nick Petrini?
Yeah.
So me and him, I put him on Attack on Titan after watching it myself, and we would have every, like, season he'd finish, we would have, like, book club talks. Like, we FaceTime for hours talking about the plot and everything that we watched. And, like, I want to do that with you too, Gio. I'm gonna go back and read up on Attack on Titan and see where you're at. And then just, like,
oh, so did he watch it, or did he read the manga?
He watched it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You read the manga?
No, I watched it. I mean, like, I'm gonna read up on the story or the episodes again, because it's been a while, so I've forgotten.
Okay.
But from what I say this, I know I've never seen Naruto, and that might be a sin for a lot of anime in the anime community. But I've never seen Naruto. I'm part of the big 3, but I've never seen it. But I can tell you this, like, I have a favorite anime, but in terms of best written anime, I believe it's Attack on Titan. Like,
dude, so far, like,
yeah,
it's really good.
There are things that you'd never think could happen. Gee, I'm just telling you this. It's not spoilers. It's just like how well written everything is. Like, even how well they display it in the anime, which is really hard to do. You know, like, if you read, a lot of people say the manga is better, obviously, because, like, that's where the story is from, right? It's like where everything, as much detail as you can. There's no limit on pages or whatever. But even in the anime, it displays it so well. The first people that made season 1 to 3 with the studio, they did such a good job. But yeah, you're in for quite the surprise, Gio. Like,
that is what a lot of people told me. They said, dude, just read the manga. And I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
I'm not really, like, a book guy.
I'm the same way. I'm more of a visual person, visual and, like, audio. Like, I like to see, like, the animation. I like to see the artwork. You know, I like to hear the soundtrack.
Nah, I 100% agree with that.
That's what I like. But yeah, I'm gonna go back and catch up and refresh my brain on it. Okay, and
dude, all right, yeah, that sounds like a plan. Yeah,
but it's so good.
Because I also, like, it's a little confusing for me at sometimes because I feel like there's just so much going on.
Yeah.
Like all the time. Which going from Hunter x Hunter to that, it's like an anime with no action like at all.
Yeah.
To this where it's like, dude, you got to be on your toes like 24/7.
Yes, exactly. And I love how like immersed they make the audience. Like I felt so immersed watching that show. Like I'm scared of that show. Like cause I'm like, who's gonna die next? You know what I mean? Like.
Bro, yes, I feel like nobody's safe.
Yeah, exactly. I love that element. I feel like shows nowadays, it's everyone are kind of predictable. You know, it's like, oh, like it's okay, it'll be okay.
Yeah, like, you know, they're not gonna kill, like, okay, that's actually a really good point, because with Hunter x Hunter, but first, you know, sometimes when, you know, Eren gets eaten, I'm like, dude, there's no way they kill the main guy.
Yeah.
Like, especially, dude, it's like 5 episodes in when he first gets, like, eaten by the Titan, and I'm like, okay, I know he's not gonna die. And then with Hunter x Hunter, it's like, it was so predictable where it's like, oh man, like the main character's like on the verge of death. There's no way that's gonna happen. But like in Hunter x Hunter, it's not like a spoiler, but like there's 2 main like kid characters. Those are the 2 main characters. So you pretty much know that they're never gonna die.
Gon and Killua.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I guess it's like, it was like remade, because I think it was like a 90s like anime.
Yeah.
But it was remade in like mid-2000s, which is the one that I watched. But I'm guessing it's pretty much the same. Okay, so this level is like notoriously challenging. Oh yeah, also, yeah, I get like pretty sidetracked. See, I was telling you like a story about a girl, and then we started talking
sorry. But let's finish.
No, that's just like me.
Yeah, it's okay. No, it's great. This is podcast content right here.
Dude, yeah, someone told me that I should start my own podcast before.
Yeah, I've been trying to start a podcast, but I need to get my YouTube up first.
Yeah, actually, my brother, he started like doing a YouTube channel. Like not that long ago.
What does he do?
He just like plays like games with his friend. Yeah, he plays games with his. It's like a collaboration channel. Like they just play games together.
All right, let me steer back to the anime part. The Attack on Titan.
Dude, yeah. So go ahead.
I was just saying. I remember when I was watching it after concluding like season 3, I realized the guy that wrote this manga, he's very young. He's in his like early 30s, but the manga has been around for a while. The show's been around since 2013, but the manga was before it, right? And so, like if you do the math, like this man's been writing or thinking of the story since he was 19 years old, and it's actually insane and very impressive.
It's a cinematic masterpiece.
Yeah. Oh, you'll get to it. Yeah, you'll get to it. So
from what I've seen so far.
Yes.
I think it's really good.
So you
like I would place it as number 2 anime, even though I haven't seen that many.
Oh, see already. Just wait, Gio. Just wait.
I'd place it at number 2 already. Naruto's still number 1.
Okay.
And I even texted my brother this morning. I'm like, dude, this show by the end is gonna be better than Naruto.
Dude, I believe that. I'm a supporter of that. I just love Attack on Titan. And it's huge fan base. Pretty cool. But also, speaking of the fan base, they are very toxic. They are very infamous.
Oh, really?
Fan base, yeah. There's I forgot. There's been a lot of controversy, like whether it be like I don't know. It's just a very extreme fan base, you know. Like that's how some anime fan bases can be, but But actual in terms of coming after the studio and attacking them online and stuff like that, and like also as well as just very like weird greasy people, neckbeard type behavior. Because in season 4, Wit Studio isn't the animator anymore. It's Mappa. But they're really good. But they were rushed because they only had a certain month to do it, and like all the animators are obviously exhausted from everything. And I think Mappa was making other animes as well. And so some of the animation in the first parts of season 4 aren't as polished in the characters. And then also like, there's an update on the character on their appearance. and people like unjustly like freaked out about, which is for no reason, which is very immature. It just gave the Attack on Titan fan base very bad rep. But
okay, I see.
that's that. Yeah.
I guess that's what happens though. Maybe that was happening like, oh my goodness.
Fell and died.
Maybe that happened with like, I mean, I don't know if that happened with other animes. I guess it's because it's also still like being made.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, like I said, from what I've seen so far, it's really good. And I would recommend it to a lot of people to watch it.
Yeah, I actually would recommend it. Well, actually, here's the thing. Some people would recommend it to a first-time anime watcher, but some people wouldn't. Because it's such a, like, it sets your anime bar at such a high standard if it's your first.
Yeah.
And so...
That is true, that is true.
But at the same time, it's like, it's something I feel like anybody could watch. Because it's not your cliche, you know, like... I don't know. So someone that never watched anime, that might stray away from anime from certain, like, stereotypes, you know? Like, you don't get that with Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, we're gonna qualify. We're still gonna qualify even though I fell off.
Nice.
Let's go.
Like, one of the things I feel like can be kind of stray people away from anime is like the over sexualization of, you know, female characters. People might think that's weird.
Oh, true.
Or like, it is weird,
true.
but like, so Attack on Titan doesn't do any of that, which is awesome, and also very strong female characters. So it's very like, it's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it was at literally the part that I just watched, basically. Well, like the episode before it, it was like they were talking about this group, the group, basically Levi's group.
Yeah.
And like Aaron was like, "Oh, that's how they work together so well. They trust each other."
Yeah.
Bro, like 1 minute later, they're all dead.
Oh my god. Wait, when they were in the forest?
Yeah, when they
God.
send him away to go, and they're like, "We got this."
Yeah. Dude, oh, I remember that. That was crucial. I have images that I've shown Nick, Trini, because literally the show does what we learned in English so well. All your fictional story writing elements, it does so well. Like foreshadowing, all the other stuff, man. It's so good. I have to show you these. I have to show you these sometime when you get to a certain point. But like, you look back on these certain frames or screen caps, right? And you're like, oh my god, how did I miss this? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what my brother told me. He was like, "Dude, everything is important."
Yeah. When
like,
you know,
oh,
you don't really know. It's crazy.
Yeah. Dude, I hate this level.
Not a fan.
There's some better final rounds than just this one. But a lot of the levels are you won't get to play them because we're playing duos. Like mainly, a lot of the good levels you get only when you play solo. I don't know why. It's kind of stupid, but they're gonna expand the game, hopefully.
Oh, also, okay. I kind of want to steer the direction of this conversation because I've been meaning to ask you about something for a while now. Okay. So, let me talk about. Let me introduce your Dead by Daylight career. How did that start? What's going on with that, Gio? Let everyone know where you're at, how you're on a team and everything.
So basically, I play for this team called Moth. It's like, they're like a UK team. I actually found them on a Discord server because I was getting like super into the game and I was getting like, I've always been into, I played the game for like 4 years now. So I've been like, it's been out for like, I think it was out for like a year before I started playing. So I would say I'm like a veteran of the game.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like one of those OG Fortnite players.
Yeah.
But
season 1.
Yeah, I would play with, my brother, and I have some actually friends that I met on Twitch that I'd play with. Yeah, actually older guys. They're like 30 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just anyone can game. So
yeah.
I have those guys are some of the realest friends, some of them. But it was like one night, I was staying up like talking to my brother. We were playing probably this game, I would say, or maybe even we were playing Dead by Daylight. Because we were trying to find ways to like, I guess like make some extra money.
Yeah.
And we also play this game, so we're like, dude, we should join a team. We assembled our own team. It was me, him, another one of my younger brothers, and then one of the friends I was telling you about. They didn't sign up for the tournament, so my brother and whatever, they didn't register for because you had to register individually, but then join the team. Like it's Discord, just too complicated,
Yeah.
But I was like, guys, like, you didn't register, so we're not on for the tournament. And we were like scrolling through this Discord server at the tournament, and I see like some dude. It's like, anyone looking for a team? So here's like a form that you can, like a Google form, like a freaking you have to submit your resume to see if you're good enough. And then they'll interview you or whatever. But basically what happened was, I talked to the guy, like messaged him, and I was like, look, I'll be on your team, but I gotta have my brother on your team.
Yeah.
He's like, okay. Like, yeah, we'll have you get a tryout in.
All your homies eat.
And so I tried out, and literally right before the tryout, I was practicing with a couple of my brothers. And some questionable stuff happened. He raged and spiked his controller, so...
Oh my god.
That was the only controller he had, too. So, he couldn't try out that day. I told him about it. I was like, yeah, this is what happened, so... they're like, okay, like, you can still try out. So I tried out, and I'm like, okay, these guys, like, aren't bad, but... And I was playing against... Pretty much, the team has, like, a designated killer. And I was playing against him, and I'm like... Okay, this guy's not like horrible, but I'm definitely like
you're better.
Probably better than him.
Yeah.
I gotta flex once in a while, say that I'm better.
Yeah.
But I'm like talking to him, and I'm like, I didn't really play that well, dude. When you're on when it sends you up, you die after that. I don't know, maybe not. And so I tried out, and they're like, okay, like, you did pretty good, and I'm like, okay, I'll wait, whatever, I'm gonna wait till he tries out, and we're gonna see. So we're like talking, and I'm like, dude, if you don't make it, like, I'm just gonna tell him. If it's like one or the other, like, I would hope he did the same for me, and he was like, yeah, of course. So it was like, you can be on the team, but like, your guy, he can't be, because we could have been sub members, but I'm like an official member. And they're like, look, we'll let you guys both in, but I feel like you guys can have really high gameplay, but if you're willing to be coached, we want to make you better. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, I'm in. Like, I'm always down to be insanely better.
Wow.
And so that's where it kind of started, and then I joined, and, first tournament we did, like, okay. That was the first time, because this is like a super new team, so we're trying to make a name for ourselves,
I understand.
And the guy, apparently the commissioner of the Discord, the whole tournament that was ran on his Twitch, he thought that the team was like super good, so he put us against like the best people.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and they were pretty upset about it. And I'm like, I totally forgot that we didn't make it. We gotta back out.
Oh, we gotta back out? Oh.
Yeah, I didn't even realize.
Alright.
But, so that's kind of how it happened. I mean, and I got another tournament September 3rd.
Wow. Okay, it's coming up.
It's being hosted, by the same guy, too. So I guess he does, like, monthly tournaments.
Cool.
But they said once we place, like, high enough in that tournament, then we'll start entering in more tournaments.
I didn't know. I had no idea Dead by Daylight had a competitive scene. I didn't know. It
does. It's actually pretty big. So the game is very popular in like Europe. I don't know why, because at first I thought it was because it was a European company that made the game. No, it turns out it's a Canadian company that makes the game. So the game is like notoriously bad, like people complain about it all the time, and that they put too much effort into making skins and not making the game better.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, it's with an online game, it's like pretty hard to, you know, make it perfect because, you know, it's online. There's going to be latency, like issues like that. It's not always going to be perfect. And then when I play with these guys, like my ping is like 100 because it thinks that I'm all the way in Europe, but I'm here. It's not the worst though, because I had an internet issue. Dude, yeah, this was like an ongoing problem for a long time. That I didn't know one day. So I got the PS5 like a couple months after it dropped. And then I was playing it one night and it was storming outside. Power went off, shut it off. And I guess like, I never had a PlayStation before this.
Yeah.
But I guess like if you don't turn it off properly.
Yeah, it'll like
if you don't. Yeah, it gets like super mad.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh my goodness, did I mess it up? It turns out I figured it out like not that long ago. It reset one of the internet settings to not allow 5G connection, which I have 5G internet. So it was only doing like 2.4. And it was super slow, and I finally figured it out, and now I have no problems. Yeah, dude, I was gonna rage super hard whenever that happened.
So Gio, are you technically a pro Dead by Daylight player?
Pro gamer. I'm technically a pro gamer.
Oh wow. Gosh, okay. That's going in the thumbnail or the title. Alright.
Professional, I mean, yeah, I even said that. I'm like, dude, I'm officially a professional gamer.
That's crazy. Would you
excuse me real quick? I need to just give something to my brother. I'll be right back.
Okay, alright.
Alright. Okay, go ahead.
Next question. So after your time in Dead by Daylight, you know, where else do you see yourself in the gaming scene? Now that you are gaming, pro, where else would you pursue?
So I'm kind of gonna respond to it in a different kind of way. So I'm also still, you know, going to school.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about school.
Kind of like you know, if the gaming thing is just going to be like something that, you know, I do at night.
Yeah.
And then on the weekends, you know, that's when the tournaments are, so I can do that. But where do I see myself going? So actually, I talked to them about it before. So kind of something, I don't know. Like, I'm very good at Madden.
At what? Madden?
Madden football.
Yes.
So if anyone wants to come at me, I'll clap you.
Dang. Okay.
Not even. You can ask Oscar for yourself. I'm pretty good.
All right.
Nah, me and him actually. There's like a game mode where you can play like 2v2. Yeah, me and him are some goons on that. Yeah. See, I use the Bills. I use the Bills because they probably got according to the game, they probably got the best quarterback to use. But that's kind of something that I want to do, maybe enter that. Do I think I'm like good enough to compete on a competitive level? I honestly couldn't tell you because I feel like I am, but at the same time, I don't really play Madden that much anymore.
Yeah.
Because obviously I gotta play other things.
Yeah. So
that is something I want to do. Dude, this level's crazy. There's like
going so far ahead. No, he knocked me off. Oh.
Whoa!
Bad.
Oh, I almost got first. Dang it.
So, school. Oh yeah, what are you in school for now, Gio?
School for. So I'm going to get this like training certificate so I can work in like an optometric center, basically. And then I'm thinking, like, there's two things I want to do. If I either like it, I can actually become like pretty much an optical manager, which is like over an office. They make like pretty decent amount of money.
That's good.
And they're basically like the head. Or if I really, really enjoy it, I could go back to school to actually become like an eye doctor.
Wow.
Which those are the two things. I was actually looking at, because it's like, when I first started, I was like, okay, actually, this is really interesting. Like, I'm enjoying this, and I'm not, like, stressing about it. But the only problem is that it's like, I almost do it, like, every day after work. I do stuff. On top of sometimes having to run games with, you know, my team, and then it just wears me out.
Yeah.
So I tend to pass out pretty early.
Yeah, I understand. You gotta hit the hay sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
What drove that interest towards working in that optometry place?
I mean, kind of what drove it is like, I wouldn't say there was like a main factor. There's always things that like kind of interest you, I guess. Like, even if, you know, it's not like something you've been looking at for a long time, like maybe you just see it for a little bit and you're like, okay, like I want to kind of check this out. But it was something I was like just checking out actually before, like probably a couple months before I actually like enrolled in it. And I was like, I want to try this out. The thing is that my work pays for it, so that's the best part, is I don't have to pay anything.
Yeah. Alright, we're nearing the hour mark of this recording, so I'll stop it there, but we can continue playing, Gio. One last, anything else you want to talk about, Gio? If you want to stay, you can ask me on camera. Dude,
I'm horrible at like asking questions, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
it's okay. It's alright.
I'm more of like, yeah, I can like talk for a pretty long time, pretty extensive amount of time.
Yeah.
The only problem is that I get too distracted and then I'll just like forget what I'm talking about. I probably have like severe ADHD.
I think you might have mentioned that sometime in high school. But
okay.
Yeah, so I usually stream Friday. I didn't stream yesterday night because my girlfriend surprised me and she drove down here. But
I see.
Yeah. But
how is that going?
Oh, it's excellent, man. Yeah, we're hitting we hit our 9 months.
Like met her there, or
so I was it was cuffing season, you know. I'm getting a little lonely, you know. I'm tired of it. Yeah, I'm tired of being alone, you know. New city, everything alone, you know. So I was like, I'm gonna go on Instagram, and I stumbled upon her account. I'm like, let me follow her on Instagram. Are we dead?
Dang, you were sliding in her DMs.
Are we dead?
Wow, I'm not that bold.
Wait, should we quit? Are we dead?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I was sliding in her DMs. I slid in her DMs. No. So here's the thing. I followed her, and she followed back. But I was scared she wouldn't follow me back because her follower to following ratio is, you know, it's not high, right? She has more followers than following. So I was scared. I think, we can get a follow back. And I eventually got a follow back. And I see she posts on her birthday, right? Because it was her birthday party and stuff. And then I DM her, me being silly and goofy. I'm like, OMG, is it your birthday? Knowing well that it was her birthday because it was her birthday cake. And she said, yeah. And we just, you know, kicked it off. And we just really connected really fast, you know.
Dang, what a goon, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I shot my shot. Because I was nervous, of course. But then again, it's like, what else? Like, you know, what will I lose? Like, would I miss out on something because I was too scared of a rejection or whatever? So I was like, might as well go for it. Just say what's up. But at the same time that I know that, like, I don't know how the success rate of sliding in DMs are. You know what I mean? Like some dude you don't even know, just like as a girl.
I could tell you stories, bro.
Oh my god.
I could literally go. Nah, I'm not even capping. I could tell you some stuff.
All right, maybe we can go after. Tell me after, okay? After. But
right,
but yeah.
fair.
So we're doing well. 9 months, and man, it's like people will say there's a honeymoon phase, right?
Yeah.
In your relationship, but to me and her, we like it's been a honeymoon relationship because we've made it that way, you know. Like, and I feel so lucky to be able to have that, you know. I just really
dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, oh man. Yeah, whenever you're ready. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, everyone, this is Gio. This is my friend Gio. Thank y'all for watching this video. My first time playing Fall Guys, and I'll see y'all next time.